We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to The Gathering. WYLL, the Gathering of the Blade of Frontiers. I see Vhagar and Metalman are already here. You guys are awesome. Hey yo, Vhagar. How we doing today? Chris, hello. I don't believe I've seen you in chat before. Welcome, welcome. It's going awesome, Vhagar. Excited to we've got a lot of exciting stuff to do today. So I'm pretty pumped about today's stream. We last stream was a little bit I don't know. I mean, we did end up doing a good amount of the goblin camp, so that was exciting, but I think we more kind of prepped for a more exciting stream today. Been to the gym, ready to relax with an awesome stream. Ooh, nice. What'd you hit at the gym? Deucey Duck, hello. People are flooding in. Leg day today? Hell yeah. I'm still working through some ailments. I want to get back in the gym so bad. I used to hit everything from top to bottom, you know. You're repulsive. What's up, Rob? How we doing? We got quite a bit on the table today. Do we have any short rests left? Probably not. We should might want a long rest. Kitsune says, considering doing a resist dirge run, either doing sorcerer or druid, but I've always played Tav and never done dirge before. You've never done dirge before? You are in for an experience, my friend. What's up, Pale Rider? Hey man, I mean, as long as you're here to enjoy, hang out with some people, seems like a pretty chill place to be tired, you know. All right, we could probably get into some stuff now. Let's end the day at least. Let's get a fresh new set of spells and okay, this might change our perspective of Lae'zel. I actually wasn't expecting to get this scene yet.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Wipe the sweat from our brow.
Your hands shake as they reach upward. Your forehead remains drenched no matter how much you wipe.
Here she comes.
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping.
Ooh, what are we gonna do here?
Swelling. I can.
Is this the moment that kind of pushes us over the edge with Lae'zel, where we don't really...
In me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine.
This is probably the sketchiest thing that we've run into.
A touch of disgust.
Other than, I mean, Astarion was honestly like more. The reveal was more threatening than what this is right now. This is probably the most threatening thing that's occurred with us through any camp member interaction. Two or three. Two is kind of seeming to be what I'm immediately leaning to, at least. Because, like, I think, like we've mentioned a few times, WYLL has a pretty level head on himself. But, I mean, the dramatics of the situation might kind of, like, be pretty overwhelming. I think 2 is the best. Yeah, it's kind of the most, like, seems like the most level-headed one, I believe. Yeah, let's go with 2. That's kind of a tough roll, but we do have advantage for some reason. Situational. Wonder why we get that. Was it ever a doubt? Well, that didn't take much convincing.
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems
How do the
I
others
must
approve?
trust yours. I will
Aren't
wait.
they like, aren't
But
they
know
asleep?
This, I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
I think you're the sick one here. Ooh, Guardian. How would Will approach the Guardian? Oh, it's our Walmart Minthara. I forgot all about this.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
I forgot how jacked up she was. Maybe 3, because like maybe Minthara would be considered crawling around in his head. I'm gonna pick 3.
Combative. Good. You'll need to be.
Lae'zel, don't provoke the blade or you'll feel Karlak's
Don't
big
worry.
arms. Yeah, our Karlak approval
You will
rating is
not
going up
become
and
a
up and
mind
up.
flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Maybe this is the same kind of wordy convincing that Minthara gave him way back in the day. I think he'd probably be pretty hesitant. I mean, these are not very, like, monumental decisions. They don't really mean much. So I'm just going to kind of go through these. Let's, I think he'd recoil.
Stubborn.
I think this is all just a bit
A
overwhelming
useful
for him.
quality.
He's already taken so long to get used to having Minthara kind of in the back of it.
Of us. You must learn to wield it.
While we're still in the beginning of stream, guys, if you could drop a like on the stream just so we can get a bit more reach out to some other potential chatters. Hopefully we can get another popping chat like we did on that the time that we went to Auntie Ethel's lair. That was a really fun one. Had a lot of people talking.
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now.
Yeah, that's kind of the gist,
You
Pale
can
Rider.
change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in.
Although, like,
I will be back.
aside from... It's the second interaction where the Dream Guardian kind of tries to encourage you to use the tadpoles a bit more, right?
Wake now. You'll feel better.
So maybe
I promise.
like the non-super confrontational part about the encounter, like genuinely feeling like they might be on our side, might make them think a little differently about it. Who knows? That's kind of interesting that we got those right off the rip. All right, let's get this going. So we left off with saving Halsin, and after talking to him, I think we kind of decided that it's time to kind of siege the grove a little, or siege the camp a little bit, because we're probably gonna end up going and talking to Minthara, because she's, or Why am I'm getting all these names mixed up. Probably going to end up going and talking to Minthara, which we kind of discussed how that interaction might go from last time. Yeah, let's go check what Minthara's got for us. Get your eye off my ass.
Ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute. Good.
Ooh, I'm excited for this.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Do we kill her here and now? I think we kind of talked about last time how WYLL would just, like, we'd be instantly sketched out about Minthara.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take
It is going to be such a
something
shame that we're
precious
probably going to
from
have to
you.
miss out on Mommy
Every
Minthara.
hour that passes, a trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature.
That prisoner's long gone.
Or I will silence you forever.
In we roll.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed
Oh yeah, that's
young
right.
woman
She deals with Orin a little
whispers
bit.
in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt?
We kind of know at this point. Did you have a session with Abdurak? Which one was Abdurak? Was that the guy that beats the shit out of us? Okay, so I guess at this point, because I guess one of my questions was like, would we kind of be interested in what she's hunting because WYLL's the Blade of Frontiers and he's trying to hunt down monsters, or have we kind of gained enough information at this point that what she's hunting is already the Emerald Grove? Because it's kind of clear that she has some authority over these people. Call them people, they're goblins, but yeah, Shadowheart did get that that bonus. I think we missed out on some other dialogue options just because I was a little too hasty in getting into it and missed some chats that we could look at a book. Yeah, Shard is probably into that. That's why we chose her instead of WYLL. I guess none of the dialogue options are saying that we really kind of know exactly who our target is. I think we'd want to inquire who the target is. I'm thinking 2 here. Or would it be 5? Would 5 just be it? Do we have enough information at this point to where we just kind of stroll up and are very confrontational about these interactions? You think we might ask Pale Rider? 5 might be a little ambitious. We can always kind of lean in that direction afterwards. I think I'm gonna go with 2 for now. Yeah, let's see where 2 brings us.
Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region.
Yeah, maybe.
There
I
is a
mean,
weapon
even in that
Absolute
case, Vigard, I
seeks.
think picking
I'm
2
sure those wretches have it
might reveal a
hidden
little
away
bit more
there.
information.
We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She
The
will
weapon
seize
is
it
the Astral
in
Prism.
the Absolute's name. You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same
Yeah,
one that
right.
protected you
So
as
this
you
would
entered the
this would
goblin camp.
raise alarms.
Her mind
like,
focuses.
even if
Cultists
nothing else
cannot
did.
discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary.
We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly
No, you
where
won't.
it is.
He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is
I mean,
seeking
both
the
of your
growth
prisoners are free at
visited.
this point.
Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Two is no. It's either 1 or 3, and it's kind of just dependent on exactly where we think we are in this conversation so far. I think after this exchange, Will is done with Minthara. Yeah, but it's kind of I kind of agree with what you said previously. You don't think Will would go guns blazing in the entire enemy's camp. I mean, it's kind of tough, but I mean, since we freed Halcyon, I think we're kind of on the road of kind of exterminating this place. It might just be the time to do it. Because this is, after how much time we've spent in the Emerald Grove, Dammon in the Emerald Grove is one of the only reasons we were able to save Karlach. We went through all the effort to cure Kaga of her, cure Kaga, like, kind of expose her Shadow Druid nonsense and bring her back to the good side. I'm honestly thinking 3. Maybe we can misdirect her or kill her. Will that open up more dialogue options for other, maybe more cunning stuff? 3 seems to, I don't know. One is safe. I think 3 would be more true to character if that's what we think we are going through. He would attack but knock him out. You think Brum? I don't know if, because knocking her out is just the way to get her in the party, regardless of how you go about the Emerald Grove and the Goblin invasion. But it's kind of why would he knock her out, I guess, instead of trying to kill her? So let's pick 3.
Speak, true soul. The hunt
And
must
then
begin soon.
We'll see where we go from there. Yeah, I honestly, like, since early streams, I think we've kind of been spotchily discussing how we would go about the interaction with Minthara. I think 3 is just it. I think we're going to start this up.
You would dare! Guards, to me!
Great attack of opportunity right out of the gate. Are you serious? I don't think Will's an assassin type metal man. I think he's just kind of a. He'll take these people on in their own combat conditions. I think we need to get rid of the eye at least to not aggro the whole place. So. Shoot, Will doesn't have his Shadow Blade. Maybe we prep a Shadow Blade and then Eldritch Blast. Can we blast this thing off? Yeah, let's try and go here, see if we can blast this thing off. Prep a Shadow Blade. Oh, can I not move? Oh, we respect. I forgot. Shoot, we don't have the repelling blast anymore. Do we go for Booming Blade then? Oh, I don't have enough movement. What? It's 5 to 14. Gale is up next if we need to finish it off, but I think we. How did that do 3 damage? We have a 5 to 14 roll on it. I didn't have enough movement Vagard. Well, that kind of sucks. I can push it with I think this is probably our safest bet. That hits Karlak too, though. Let's step up a little bit. Get off. Nice. Ooh, and we broke the bridge so the goblins can't get over. It reduces every damage with by 8. Oh wow, so that was actually, we rolled enough to kill it, but nice. I think we're good. We're gonna prep a Shadow Blade. Probably should have done that at the fucking camp. But I honestly think part of the fun of this playthrough is how little lack of attention I have to prepping for things, so it might make us kind of pull out from under some pretty tough situations. I think we move over here and start a Blade Song. Just kind of cut her off. Then, yeah, we'll end his turn there. Maybe they can jump? Are they gonna start throwing shit? She didn't even get an attack off. I think this might just be like fucking toast. Can I just throw her off? Well, let's enter Frenzy. This is kind of tough because I want to throw 56 with disadvantage, and then a reckless attack will give me 84% chance to hit. I think right now we want to get secure hits, maybe, just to kind of be able to judge the rest of the fight. Although, how far can she throw? Do we want her to throw at this goblin? No, she still has disadvantage. I think we reckless attack Minthara. 11 damage is really good. Why aren't you going? Champion challenge could be pretty good. Deals an additional defeats an 8 undead. No. Wrathful Smite seems pretty sick here. If we could frighten her. Or Compelled Duel. Shadowheart might be a decent ooh, or do we what do we roll for commands here? Can we make her drop? Oh, it's 10% chance to drop, damn it. Wrathful Smite is nice. Where's, yeah. I might just try for that. 55% chance is pretty decent. Drop is only 10% chance. I don't think I can go for that, Metal Man. Although this takes... What's the chance on this? 30%? No, I can't bank on that. I was going to go Divine Smite maybe, and then into Ensnaring Strike to snare her. Yeah, let's just go for this. She saved it. Damn it. Okay, I mean, that's still really good damage. She's already down to 43. Yeah, these guys are just going to start throwing shit. Die. She had 2 throws. That's kind of broken. Is it just a booming smite angle? Do we try and just nuke Minthara? I think at least with Will and... Have you ticked off Divine Smite in the reaction tab? Where's the reaction tab? not sure where the reaction tab is. To be entirely honest. Yeah, no, I get it's for Shadowheart. Toggle group mode. It looks like I have a reaction for it. Divine Smite on critical hit. Go into inventory and then spells. Reactions. I don't. Bang. Only on the critical hit I did have it. So thanks for letting me know about that. I think we go Booming Blade here. We have advantage. No reason to dodge it. Big crit. Big crit. Yeah, thanks, Rami. I'm very unfamiliar with like the hotkeys of this game. I accidentally wait. Do I have any more reactions? I can do this. I want to end my turn. Accidentally hit the space bar. All right. She saved herself from the flourish, but I think Gale's just gonna mop shit up here.
That won't work.
I spoke too soon. Maybe this provokes attack of opportunity no matter where I do it. That's not worth it right now. Let's try and get her off balance. She keeps fucking saving. Alright, well, she's gonna maybe just smite the shit out of Will. You can set to ask as well, so you can attack them manually decide if you want to smite. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, I'll have it ask me on everything. Until it gets annoying. What are these turns, Minthara? You're kind of throwing. You're kind of making this like the easiest fight we've been in. Let's start throwing shit. I don't even care if I have disadvantage. Why does it say death? Is that gonna like...
Want to do it?
Did I throw the weapon off the cliff? Did I just throw the weapon off the cliff? I think I just threw the weapon off the cliff. I think I just ruined everything. Oh no. Okay, well, good part is that we are almost level... We're going to be level 6 at... Oh no. Well, okay, good part is we're going to be level 6 at some point. And then we'll be... Oh boy. That shouldn't happen. I'm kind of confused why that happened. That's why it says so. Death for the spear. How fucked is that? I thought it meant death for this guy. Well.
Again.
And now I miss with the Everburn blade. Yeah. Time to Divine Smiter, I think. 1 HP. Come on. Do I have any other? Oh, Snaring Strike. 30%. Dead. Well, we're not going to go back for the spear. That's a tough situation. But... Oh, that spear was so good. Now we're missing Eldritch Blasts. Get over there, Gale. What an awesome turn! What an awesome turn from Garlac. Oh, jeez. I think this is just a quick and easy way. There's not really anything I want to loot from this guy. And he saved. Woo! Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Shoot him. Throw a rapier. Why'd that make him go prone? That seems pretty nuts. Fireball, 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 fireball. Oh, Hig miss. Come on. Maybe healing word Gale. I don't think we need it. We're just gonna Eldritch Blast him. Are you serious? Womp.
There's an
Dead.
illicit parasite
All right,
in
we're
that
good.
corpse.
There's
You
a
should
lot of
take a
light
look.
coming here. Using sword for what they're designed for. Throwing. Exactly. We want to throw everything. Ever since we started getting some massive rolls off of throwing that spear, which we can't use anymore. I've been really into throwing shit, and rage throw has a chance of knocking enemies prone. That's sick. That's so sick. Yeah, it's a tough situation for Minthara. I would have loved to have her in the party, but there's kind of no canon situation where it really makes sense. But let's loot her.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you.
I'm not
Can
interested.
absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Close your mind.
You're not ready. That's all right. But try.
F in the chat for Minthara. Get some Fs. Naked Minthara, nonetheless. Poor soul. Well, if no one can make this jump, what do we do? Can we fast travel? Oh, that's just the way out. Yeah, let's fast travel to Goblin Camp.
I'm shooting arrows at this thing.
Dirty Dalish, happy to have you here. Actually caught the stream early for once. I'm going to start trying to go live around the same time most days. I think 2 is a decent spot to be able to catch people overseas before they go to bed, but still kind of early enough to where people who might be getting out of work at this time aren't missing too much. Never consumed any tadpoles on any playthrough, just can't bring yourself to do it. It's for very specific playthroughs for myself. Particularly, I'm doing a 2-man playthrough with me and my buddy, and it's actually his first time doing a Dark Urge playthrough, which is exciting in and of itself. But he's also the only person doing the tadpole influence. Ooh, I don't know if I really want to talk to this guy. I think the point of getting out here was just to reset and not be trapped over on that side. So let's long rest or short rest.
Here I go.
We're kind of taking this place out from the inside. I kind of like this way. I think it might be in Will's best interest to not go guns a-blazing. He knows what's a good fight to take and what's not. So I think being as calculated as we have been through this Goblin Camp interaction, I think is really true to character, to be honest. What did you sell? Is there anything?
Need something else?
What kind of gold do I have on me? Do you have any other any other weapons that'll return to me? Gotta stock up on non-returning throw weapons for Karlach. Yeah, I might have to. Because how close are we to level 5 at least? We're going to be a whole one level. Oh, we are not close. That sucks. What kind of weapons are good for throwing in general? Yeah, Metalman, we're not going to have to really worry about that because I think we are going to end up switching to the giant subclass in a bit. Get explosive barrels for the red dude. It works wonders. Are you talking about Dror Ragzlin Poltergeist? Nirulna is the first one that comes to mind. Yeah, yeah. I think I actually ran that in one of my more recent playthroughs. So what kind of weapons are good throwing weapons other than what we had on her? Axes, daggers, and javelins. Ooh. We sold a shit ton of daggers to the Emerald Grove. Maybe we take a trip to the Emerald Grove real quick and grab up all those. Grab up all those daggers. Why are daggers specifically good? I thought that you needed heavy things for the damage to increase.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition here.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
Weapons that have the throw tag. Oh. Because, like, throwing daggers. I mean, that just makes sense. Nice to see you streaming again. Welcome in, JJ. Happy to have you, pretty early on in a stream. We're only a half hour in, so we're getting pretty good amount of regulars pretty early on. I'm happy to have, so many people here right off the gate. How many did I sell to Aaron? They can't be very expensive.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one.
39 gold. That seems pretty worth it. Yeah, let's grab this. You got any cheap axes? Dragon's Grasp. It's a little too expensive just to have as a throw weapon.
Be with you.
When they have the throw tag, they do normal damage rolls. Ooh. Oh, well, actually, don't we have... Isn't part of her trait that she uses... Or part of Frenzy is that they use the normal damage roll. So... Also, javelins. Javelins are probably a little expensive unless they're just, like, baseline javelins. Yeah, Damon, we've definitely sold some to Damon, too. So we're gonna stock up on those. Yeah, so now that we don't... Our plan was really... The Susser Dagger would be a good option for throw. Yeah, I'm trying to stock up on as many as I can, just the general ones, so that we can throw some in the vulnerable situations that we lost the other javelin that we have, or the pike. Yeah, you have a good amount. But we're actually, like, running out of... We gotta sell some shit. If the wearer bears the Absolute's brand, no, we don't need that. I don't think I want the Tarnished Charm. I'd rather another dagger. Sell the Drow leather gloves. I'm not gonna use lightning charges. Momentum. What does momentum do? Spurred on by a sense of urgency, affected entity's movement speed is increased. Ooh. Oh, we haven't equipped these to Shadowheart. Actually, let me buy up the daggers first. Note to self: don't throw shit near drops. Also, note to self: let's quick save. You have any javelins? Needle of Outlaw Rogue. I mean, that's the same thing. Doesn't look like any javelins. Don't think I'll need the steel forged sword. This is not a blade, so we're not going to use it. Well, we probably should just equip Karlach with the Everburn blade for now, then. Well, that was a really good plan gone to shit now. We were all set up to be the frenzy barbarian because we had a weapon that already returned to us, but now we'll be the dagger throwing Karlach. Let's get all of these. Actually, let's sort by weight, maybe. No, I'll be in the same. Yeah. Looks like you have them all, Karlach. Now, let's get this show back on the road. So where were you suggesting to get the explosive barrels from, Poltergeist? I guess the tough part is we have kind of already been infiltrating this place from the inside out in a bit of a cold and calculated manner. I feel like going super bombastic would be a little counterintuitive to how we've approached the whole thing so far, at least. That's at least my first impression. I mean, if some other people get on board with the idea of setting up some explosive barrels, I'm down to adjust, but that's the gist that I get. In the door in the back that has the Centrum girl. Oh yeah, back here, right? Yeah. I guess, chat, what do we think about maybe trying these explosive barrels? Maybe now that we know that we've already killed 2 of the leaders, maybe we kind of go a little destructive. Man, if my cat wasn't laying in the window, I'd close off some of this light. Maybe if I back up a little bit. My face is just kind of getting really shiny. Yeah, over there is really shiny. Maybe we turn the camera this way a little bit and move over. That can work. This actually works pretty well. I'm a little shaded, but sounds fun. It is way out of Will's character, though. Yeah, that's kind of the gist. Go all Mad King from Game of Thrones. By the way, you can hold control when you're trying to mass transport your items from companion. Ooh, thank you for that information. But it would be fun as hell. Alright, leave it up to a poll. Whenever there's potential character breaking moments in the sake of fun, let's leave it up to chat. Blow the fuck up? Yes or no? Because, I mean, we can stay true to Will's character and still... Because the goal is to render this place irrelevant. Goblins are still going to be here if we don't take enough drastic measures with it. Killing all of the leaders will disperse them, but I think we might need a bit more of a statement. The Nuke of Frontiers. Maybe if we started off with a thrown blade, then it's still in character. Stretch. It's looking like a yes. Let's say Gale suggested the explosive barrel idea, and since Will is willing to do anything to take down evil, he accepted. Gale has been the catalyst for a lot of Will's decisions, and chat voted, so we are blowing the fuck up. Okay. So, Will they get freaked out if I just kind of start laying them out? If I just start randomly transporting... Oh, well, how do I even get back here? Can I talk to these guys to try and have them let me in? Or am I going to need to, like, put them all in my inventory and be encumbered?
Wouldn't go in there.
Oh, well, we can just get through from over here. Gale is a walking nuke, so it makes sense, yeah. Drew's like, listen, I've been under this condition with this orb for quite a while now. I've gotten used to what being a walking nuke is like, and I kind of want to see what a scaled down version of it might be. Okay, so let's Misty Step.
That's curious. I am way too big for a hole that tiny.
Let's jump. So I did it 100 times. Just put them all close to Dror, Ragzlin, and blow them up. Rest of the goblins are easy. True. Fire wine barrel. So I've entirely honest. I've never done one of these like mass nukes before. So are we gonna need the fire wine barrels, or do we just need the explosives? What's up, Derek? Can't attend the stream at the moment, but I'm still wishing everyone a good evening. Make sure to watch the VOD, though. Long live the Shades of Frontiers. Hey, I mean, the VOD is always going to be there for all of these videos, so if that's the way that you're able to consume them, by all means. And I think it's just the cherry on top to be here for the actual stream. So, happy to see you in chat, though. Whenever you're able to bounce in, we'll be happy to have you. So, how do we? I think maybe just encumbered. Can I not Misty Step if I'm encumbered?
What have we here? That's curious.
Okay. Well, I'm too heavy. Let's give them to. You said you can control. Oh, yes. Perfect.
What's cooking?
Oh, we could have just jumped with Karlak the whole time.
Yeah.
Who else can jump up here? Shadowheart? What kind of strength you got on you? Everyone make sure you tell your parents you love them. All too important. People forget about it too much. Appreciate that reminder, Derek. Are there any more explosive barrels? Smoke powder barrels. Steal that one too. Alright, now she's encumbered. Is she still going to be able to jump? Yep. So Will can still Misty Step. Although, can he just jump? No, it's too high. Group.
Best foot forward.
And ooh. There's shit up here. His name is Dror Ragzlin. He's gonna blow up. Dror Ragzlin. Ooh, I saw a circle there. A path is interrupted from what? Well,
Making me sweat.
yeah, I wish I could pin that. I was just mash clicking. What do I have with chasms this stream? Please tell me someone has a res scroll. I think Will has some. Oh man. Shadowheart, you're taking up too much space. Alright, now get over here, Karlak, before I make a poor jump decision for you. What are you doing? my goodness. Ungroup,
Can't afford to
Shadowheart,
stay idle.
move.
Onward in her name.
This is all for just a chest that's probably gonna have ass, hot ass in it. His name is Dror Ragzlin. He'll face a fiery doom. Yeah, just 3 glasses. I mean, that's decent stuff to sell, but.
La la la.
Ooh, now we can make that dragon egg mushroom. Okay. Well, I mean, if that was all that's good for, then I think we can head to Dror Ragzlin after a long rest.
That hit the spot.
Alright, I need to chill for a sec. That is not death. Press Y if you've never pressed it before. I am pressing Y. You're gonna do your first dirge run this week. Any tips? I guess tips. Have fun with it. I think some people try to take dirge runs a way to play through the game that's kind of meant to be very almost kind of force your hand and give you experiences that aren't meant to be expected by the player. So if there are certain things that kill a character that you might not have wanted to be alive, or I can't really pull up any specifics, but yeah, I think have fun is probably just like, and not just like have fun in like the good luck have fun or whatever, like don't let optimizing the playthrough kind of pull away from what dirge really brings to the game. That's the best way that I can phrase it. Let's take control of Will, because Karlach, you're a slow shitbag. I'm sorry, that was really aggressive. I didn't mean it. Where's Gale in all of this? Oh, he's been down here the whole time. Shadowheart, are you trapped?
What's next?
You seem trapped.
Ever onward.
No problem, JJ. Hope you enjoy the run. Dark Urge runs are always super special. I mean, you can honestly do them a few times and not even be like cooked of content that you could experience differently. All right, let's get the fuck down here. Party is just taking a ton of falling damage right now, but it's all in good intentions, good explosive, fiery intentions. To be honest, after playing my first dirge run, you can't play anything else other than dirge. That's what the gist from a lot of people that I've heard on a couple of the dirge videos that I've done. That was kind of the impression. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't if I walk too close, I just start this dialogue. Let's see if there's any potions for... Why didn't you follow? Now everybody else is... Oh, we're all coming back. How do I set up the barrels if going in here triggers the dialogue? Do I have any other potions? Yeah, I've got a few. That should be enough. Finish the dialogue with a few dice checks, and when it ends, put the barrels under his nose. Okay. I will say this might go depending on how the dialogue interactions kind of play out for a true to will character. Because... let's just go into it and see. Oh, we don't want to do it as Karlach. 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 Why isn't is it because she's encumbered that not everybody's following her?
I command. command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga no Shukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue, and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
Why would he want to? Oh, we had that interaction with the one at the Ravaged Beach. So, or well, some people were actually saying that this was the one from the Ravaged Beach. Maybe we'd study the corpse. Although, would Will really even play along with the... Yeah, honestly, 2 kind of seems pretty, like, on theme. Because we're, like, willing to... And so far, we've been willing to, like, entertain these guys. But in no way that kind of leads to more. I don't know. If we study the corpse, we're kind of participating in the ritual. Hopping off for a little bit. Thanks for the Jim. Hey, if you end up coming back, JJ, we'll have you back 100%. But if you can't, don't worry about it. Will would criticize. Will would... I think that was criticize. I think 2. I'm gonna go with 2.
No time like the present. Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
What happens if we leave? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because we're choosing as Will. Would he observe the ceremony proceed, or would he leave? Because we know that Dror Ragzlin's the last objective here. I'm between 1 and 3. Maybe he would want to play along so that he could get a better chance afterwards. Maybe like sitting into the ceremony, maybe get a better chance of being trusted by these guys. All right, let's go with 1.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse. Speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkok hank.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart
He's not
seizes
I don't think he's really
and are
playing
questioning the
along
creature
Poltergeist
might recognize
at this
you as
point.
its killer.
Playing along would have been to study the corpse and to go through those dialogue options, I think. I think this is letting them kind of do their thing enough. I mean, it's a mind flayer. It's not really like they'd be interacting with the dead of a corpse of something that would be a bit more dishonorable. I think we have our own grudges against the mind flayers already. I think one is just kind of the same gist. Because we wouldn't want to control the interrogation unless we were going to steer it in a way that kind of ends it without them getting information. Because attack the hobgoblin just kind of... We're encumbered already, and it would throw us straight into the combat already. I think with the way that we've been approaching it so far, I think one makes the most sense, because digging into Ragzlin's mind to control the interrogation, you think two, Vhagar? But why would he want to control the interrogation? So far, we've kind of skirted on the outside of what the goblins have been doing, but kind of almost playing along is the wrong word, because I think that would lean into maybe choosing two, but letting them kind of reveal what they're truly after. I think we're gonna let him go.
Talk to me, freak. Who killed you?
The creature responds, not in words, but memories.
Oh, if we
You
don't
see a
control the
clawed
interrogation,
hand
does
open
it?
a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
The memory fades, and the corpse awaits the next question.
There is potential to choose two here. The more we understand what Dror Ragzlin is asking of it, two seems like a more legit choice now. I'm not opposed to it, because there's more context in the air now. Because he asked, who killed you? And we probably killed them. So I think we switch to two here. Not a bad roll. Let's throw guidance on it. Okay, good.
Ragzlin's thoughts roil, then still. Your words will be his. You navigate carefully. With Ragzlin's voice, you ask,
I think we ask, who is the Absolute? Get a better idea.
Who is the Absolute?
Ragzlin frowns in confusion at a question he would never have asked. You see an image. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth, dripping blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
You're kidding me. Very helpful, squid.
Suspicion floods Ragzlin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
That was actually kind of a risky choice. What were you doing in Faerun? That might be legit. 2 poltergeists, yeah.
What were you doing in Faerun?
Curiosity conquers his suspicions. You suck in a breath of relief, and visions consume you once more. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open. The corpse collapses, silent once more.
Nice.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble.
Alright, now we'll be able to launch our,
No answers, no killer,
our Terry plan.
no damned weapon! That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all of that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack
Minthara's
on
dead.
that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her.
Consider it done. Because that could mean 2 things. Consider it done. Minthara's done, so...
Praise the Absolute.
Alright.
Damn, it's good to be alive. Hey!
Listen. The Absolute honors you and slays her.
Why can't I... Hi, Theo. Theo is rolling all over my desk right now. Oh, there's one more. Okay. I don't think we need all of them at Dror Ragzlin. But like, we wanna have some lead into others. We'll have 1, 2, and then we'll start throwing this one like over this way. Yeah, I figured that out on the last one. Yeah, so I've got 3 around Dror Ragzlin here.
Honors you and slays her enemies. She'll fertilize the fields with the dead.
And this will boom this, will boom this, will boom this.
And streams will flow with their blood.
Seems legit.
Their cities will be razed to the ground. And they'll know.
Then let's get a good vantage point.
Absolute.
Starting this fight from up here would be awesome.
You'll sit at her table. You'll drink from her barrels.
I think you can grease the candles to make them prone and set off the boom booms. Ooh. Theo, you're kind of in the worst spot ever. What about the brazier? Or the brazier? Can I just put grease like right here? Do I have any bottles of grease? I do. Yeah, the booming blade, baby. This is pretty exciting. Good idea, Poltergeist. So would this do it? It doesn't matter which barrel I start with, because they're all within range of each other. Will the brazier do it? Brazier. It would make sense. Better the candles to prone the gob. Oh, candles here. All right. Oh, but I can't throw it from that far. I'm bored. Not bored, but I don't want to do that. I just want to do this. Well, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Well, it did do as much damage as I thought it would, but maybe not 2 health bars. We can clean up from here really easily, though. Nice. Alright, let's Blade Song. Yeah, good. Goodbye bitrate. Oh, that would make him go all the way down here. Can I not, like, move over here? Boom. Oh, and the crit? Are you joking? Are you joking?
This is my time.
You already used your action, so let's... Whoa. When you attack the target and impart disadvantage on their strength. Oh. I guess strength checks? Sure. Nice. Ig crits. Yeah, alright, you can end your turn. You can end your turn. You can end your turn. Ooh. Uh-oh. I mean, well, there's no concentration left, so... I say we drop a guiding bolt on Dror Ragzlin. His name is Dror Ragzlin. He's gonna get smited. All these high rolls. Dror Ragzlin. You got destroyed. Bang. Just be extra safe. Oh, and we get Blade Ward. Oh, I needed to equip her with the boots too, and they would have gotten something else. Temporary hit points. I don't need to use Hellish Rebuke here. What are you doing shoving me, bro? Get the fuck out of here. Frenzy. On the floor, Ragzlin. Dude, everybody's been saying Guiding Bolt sucks here. It's been the best spell in this playthrough for me. Absolutely no competition either. No competition. Damn it. My path is interrupted. Oh, fuck, Gale, you want to move, dude?
Over there.
This actually seems legit. It says 1 damage. I think this is actually legit. Where's my path interrupted here? Whoa! By the way, the problem isn't the spell, it's usually the Shadow Heart. Yeah, that's kind of been legit. Since we respec Shadow Heart into a paladin, she's been hitting big guiding bolts. This is barely a fight. I don't need to react there. You're just a little dinky boy. Armor of Agathis kind of sucks. Oh wait, when I cast Hex on myself. Oh yeah, Vhagar mentioned that. You had. I totally misunderstood the spell. Oh, baby. Big blade sing. The Descent. Now all of you in the spider pit. In the spider pit you go. At least you. Let's get an Eldritch Boost. Dunk. Paladin of Shar is doing mega work here. Paladin of Shar just might stab this dude. That's a lot of damage. Excuse me?
No word.
You're too heavy to throw. We might even just go for a strike. Strike, strike. Yep. This fight's essentially just cleaning up. Yeah, Gale's kind of in the thick of it. Everybody knows. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Whoop. Oh fuck! I aggroed those two shitheads. Oh, can they hit a? Is there a drum that they can hit? Ooh. Uh-oh. By the way, just teleport yourself to the grove after the fight's done immediately. You don't want... Okay. True. I'm already going to have to fight a little bit more than I wanted to because Gale was seen. Yeah, I can just stab this dude. That's a little scary. Maybe I just kind of retreat up here. These guys can call for everybody though, right? You're over here. I have 1, 2, and then those two guys. Shadowheart, you might just be best coming up here. And then is there a shove angle on this guy? I'll take 60%. Fuck. That sucks. Can I throw you? Oh my god. Yeeted. Oh, the spiders are already eating it. Oh man.
Put 'em up.
Okay. Well. think I want to get Will up here so that if these guys enter, I can just Eldritch Blast them. Oh, I'm playing as Karlach right now. Well, we'll take a detour, Karlach.
Soldier.
Let's dash over here. Actually, what am I? I have no more. No, I actually was going to be able to hit him. Damn. I love throwing. I'm surprised Shadowheart was strong enough to throw a goblin. That seems like a pretty heavy task. Yeah, no, you don't need shield gear. Ooh, maybe you did. 7 damage is quite a lot. Well, so these guys still have to... Well, they rolled their initiative, and they're still... Do we know how these two people are going to react? Are they going... I don't see... Oh, there is a drum. Shit. It's you and you. The rest of them aren't. So maybe if I can... They're going to take this route, I think, to get to the drum. Oh, that's actually... This is a shorter path, I believe. So... Oh, Gale already moved. Ooh, can I break the drum? Do I have any bonus actions? Shit. Shit. Well, I have other people to go. I have other people to go. Karlach? Can you find an angle on the drum? Can you find an angle on the drum? I have throw as a bonus action, so I think I can dash.
Close ranks. My little trick.
Nice. And that didn't even like aggro any more people. So now they can't attract everybody with the war drum. We should be good. Should be good. Gale, I think you might be able to chill unless you can get a firebolt angle on this fucker. Damn it. Well, big miss. True to character. Oh, you can get up here.
Let my enemies fall.
I mean, if it's not aggroing the people around them. I mean, the 4 halfling barbarians, that video is essentially just throwing every enemy at another enemy, barely using your weapons and just
finish this.
Beating them with the weight of their own ass. Well, Shadowheart, you are in a bit of a bind. Will, you have more movement? Will's got some more movement back there. Yeah. Shadowheart, can you find a firebolt angle? Can you find a firebolt angle? Nope. We're gonna end our turn. End 10. Oh, there's still this guy. I forgot all about him. So they did go this way. Yeah, when your enemies are your ammo, your infinite ammo, then why even use anything that requires an upkeep? The heavy oak doors are in the way. Oh, and I can't even get at this guy now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Honestly, we can just, can just shortcut this a little bit. Is there any world where I gotta... Path is interrupted.
No time to waste.
It's the fucking oak doors. Alright, well, I'll just prep for... I'll prep for the next turn.
Can't give up.
Shadowheart, you're up here with this guy. You can firebolt him.
Smell blood.
Well.
Easy.
Yeet. Pretty big. Don't really need to waste more than I need to. I hate how some doorways refuse to let you shoot through them. Well, yeah. It's like I have an angle. I accidentally clicked. I mean, honestly, having Shadowheart down here is not really a problem. Okay, yeah, now they're in here. Now we just kill them and fast travel out.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Let's upcast this shit. We're gonna long rest after we're out. Off balance.
The blade will not bend.
Blade will not bend. Are you fucking for real?
Need to stay focused. Strike hard.
Stab.
Strike fast.
My turn. This'll help.
Man, throwing these daggers is crazy.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Nice. Faith Breaker. What is this? Absolute power. Holy shit. Oh, it's a force pushback. Ooh, 3 javelins. Sick. We want those for Karlach all day.
Easy enough.
Get the golds? What's the golds? Oh, back here? Back here, back here, back here? Yep, I will. Oh, let's get this scroll of Speak with Dead. Oh, we could use that on the Dead Mind Flayer.
Let's see.
$500. Ooh, some more Infernal Iron. Holy shit.
Yes. Damon can use this to fix me.
You can sell the Dead Speech Scroll. True, that is actually some big monies. What leads over here? Is there anything? Kind of looks like there was intended to be something here. Yeah, so let's fast travel out to Emerald Grove. Oh, wait, but Halsin's still here. Uh-oh. Maybe that was a mistake. Because if we want to get back into the Goblin camp, we're gonna have to... Actually, here's a way. If we're instantly aggroed... Wait, we can meet Damon again before Last Light? I don't think we can. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna long rest. Then we're gonna sneak in the side. and we're going to just sneak, because the way that the guy that we freed from the torture left, that's a secret entrance and exit, and I think there's enough goblins that we dealt with to where we can just kind of sneak by. Yeah, maybe Will could do like a solo operation with a potion of invisibility. Ooh, Volo's at camp. I feel like we might want to talk to him. He had an exclamation above his head earlier. Maybe I hope we didn't miss out on that.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Why, I'm
what do you know about mind
practically
flayers?
An expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking.
Wow,
The Druid
you're a
House
real
has
expert.
Some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
I fought a bunch of them.
On the Sword Coast. Impossible.
Yeah, I think we talked about that a couple streams ago.
That can't be.
Have you bought Volo's ring? No, we haven't. So I'm probably gonna have to do that here. Let's just hype ourselves up.
You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something.
I don't think you
quite
can, Metal Man.
exceptional.
I think if you have extra
Tell me,
infernal iron,
have
he
you
just says
noticed
that
any
he doesn't
residual
know how to
psionic
keep
malaise
upgrading it
since
yet,
the alleged
and he needs to maybe
encounter?
do a little bit more research. I think that's the case, but yeah.
Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless... That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
Oh yeah? I'm special.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flare? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
I don't think we wanted. Well,
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a
Check me out.
strange claim.
look at those horns. Will could use Minthara's armor. We should do an armor upgrade. I think Gale's the only person with different armor right now.
Oh,
We need to get some heavy armor for Shadowheart.
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little
Are we
issue
just kind of
sorted.
like teasing him since we... Whoa. Maybe we deck him out in this. Where's Minthara's armor? Let's sort by value. Grants one bonus to stealth checks. Advantage on Constitution saving throw checks. Holy shit. 1,150 value. I might just want to sell that. I don't think we really use stealth. Oh my god. Are you serious? This is so drippy. Will's not a bard yet. We are planning to give him bard status at some point. So I think this does make sense to deck him out in this. Let's auto select it. Isn't it charisma that we mostly use on Warlock? Another Dream Guardian visit already? Now here, this is the one that Will's gonna start getting really sketched out by.
Don't worry.
Will got that drip. Welcome back, JJ.
Control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's
You guys gotta see my cat right now. He's just.
You think you don't need it.
Chilling.
But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Oh, Constitution helps with maintaining concentration. Oh, okay, I get it. Tell me who you are.
It's complicated. But I'm an adventurer. Just like you.
Yeah.
Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you.
Yes,
Theo is
a cat owner's
we'll need
dream.
to think beyond local healers. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You are lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
I feel like two kind of flies in the face of the fact that we've been skeptical, kind of relying on her previous claims wouldn't really do much for me. How do I destroy the what's a sickness? Let's say 3.
The absolute aims are not yet clear to me, but its progress towards domination is clear. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant.
Not us. We got a sparkly little prism in our back pocket. Why should I believe you?
Because we share a common cause and a common enemy. We are alike, you and I. I've been
we got some horns. We each got horns.
For a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot.
What is
and
that?
I can protect you from that evil.
What did they almost succeed in?
If we work together, we may turn this around.
That's a little confusing to me. I feel like I've never really picked up on that before.
I have to go.
Yo, chick is busted. Yeah, it's Walmart, Missouri. what's going on
The
over
power
there.
I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens.
Yeah, but
The cultists are gathering. At Moonrise
I feel like
Towers.
everything
Use
that
the
they've
powers your
really
parasite gives
interacted
you
with
to
us
convince them
for
you are one of them.
the
And
grand
when you
like
find the
involving
source
the
of their
grand
magic,
design has been
destroy it.
very, very recently.
Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Okay. Now it's time for our sneak operation. Time to break into the goblin camp, not get detected. Can we... I think this is WYLL's... This is WYLL's job to do. So, let's ungroup from here.
The pride of the gate.
And let's start to... Let's come over this way. We're talking about Dirge raiding Karsus's vault. That was before... That was before, I think, anything with any plans with the Absolute. They had gone and raided Mephistopheles' vault pretty early on in like the timeline. One interaction I had in my playthrough yesterday that confused me was when Raphael reveals it's the crown of Karsus as Dirge because he never acknowledges it was you who stole it in the first place. Oh, that's true. Because it was the Dirge and Gortash that went in to steal it. I guess maybe he wouldn't know exactly who stole it. Oh shit! There's a goblin over here. What am I able to... Would I have been able to Misty Step from here to there? Is this goblin gonna aggro me?
Pride of the gate.
Talks about being annoyed and impressed that they managed to pull it off when you're the one right in front of him. Well, I think he knows that just like the Chosen 3 did it. But does he know the nitty-gritty of Orin trying to kind of get out from under? Alright, so we Misty Step here. Okay, this is the only goblin. Do we have enough movement to... I'm a little sketched out by who else might see us, but... I think you come up here. Oh, I'm gonna save. Okay. Push. 45% chance. Go for it. Yep, you're done. Absolutely toasted.
Silence is gold. Every step counts.
Okay. I can't make that jump. It's just over here. Okay, so I just need to Misty Step one more time. Please, let me play Misty Step game one more time. He definitely knows you as the Dirge because when he first meets you in Act 1, he makes a comment about knowing you're kind or something. Don't remember exactly, but he knows something. Yeah, I think a lot of people, like even Auntie Ethel, are able to kind of see the sketchiness of like the shit going on Ouch. He's able to kind of understand, or anybody's able to kind of understand that Dirge has some twisted shit in their brain. Nice. Ooh. New shield for Shadowheart, I think. I mean, Ensnaring Blade has actually been pretty sick. But, and that has nothing in it. Nice. Why do we not have this? Is this not the entrance? Do I need a check? Well, I mean, my only guess is that because Raphael knows Gortash very personally, because I think Gortash's parents tried to sell him to Raphael. Yeah, so like I don't have this entrance discovered. So this might be a problem. Unless we can... Is there another entrance? These guys are asleep.
Oh, heck. My head hurts bad. Oh, rip your...
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
We can't use the Illithid powers. We can't. We haven't before. Maybe out of desperation, there's a justification for it. You can kill the sleepy guys and break the wall on the rafters. Okay, at least we have another way in. Yeah, you're thinking intimidate poltergeist? Yeah, none of the other options really seem like WYLL choices. Let's go. 15. I think we have some inspirations to spare. Ouch. Come on, please, inspirations. We have +6. Okay, we got 4 inspirations. We'll hit this. 24, baby. Easy. Just one more try is all we need.
You are right. You are strong. But if you wake me again...
Okay. Well, let's sneak then. Why can't I reach the destination? Do I need to jump? Is that going to disturb him again? I'm gonna lose my mind. Theo, you are pressing my keyboard. This cannot be happening right now. Woo! Theo, Bubba. You are like dangerously close to pressing every key on my keyboard. This is where it is, I think, right? This is where I break the wall.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Okay. Okay.
Happily. But the next noisy bastard that comes through here gets gutted.
I'm hitting other rolls, though. We're good. Oh, wow, this puts us over here. What's through there? Oh, that's where we got our shit kicked in.
Keeping pace.
Alright, alright, alright. Will is not a very good ninja, but he's a very good talker. Now the question is, how from here... How from here do we get there? We have an invisibility potion, but when do we start to use it?
See me coming. Quiet as a moonbeam.
So I think we sneak, go into turn-based mode. Although we don't really need turn-based mode, because we just drink this. We just gotta be quick about it. Chest where? I'll go back for it. I'll go back for it. I did this a little... Oh, is Misty Rest a short rest thing? Misty Rest. Misty Step. Yeah, we're good. We still got 7 turns left on it, and these turns go by. Oh, wait. These turns are going by a little... I don't... Why am I sneaking? Why am I sneaking? Why am I sneaking? Oh, we going in sneaky beaky like. These boys got a veteran arsenal and they don't mind using it. Halcyon, where'd you go, dude? Did I just do all this for no reason? Is he back at the Emerald Grove? I didn't loot these guys. Well. Oh. Glad I looted these people. There's usually trash in that chest if I remember right. There's trash in most chests I end up finding, Meowmazel. Well, I guess in that case, let's just go back to the Emerald Grove. That's... You can loot and unlock the passage now. I've spent too much time here. Let's, we have some priorities in mind. Oh, and now we have everybody else ungrouped. We got a bunch of gold. Long rest reset. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's what happened and put him in the grove. So let's get everybody else over to here.
There we go.
And let's group up. Theo, dude, you're trying very hard right now. Okay. Can we group, please? Now, is the quest for return to Halcyon here? Yeah. He's in the Emerald Grove. All that for nothing. Well, at least it was a fun little sneaky operation. What's our approval looking like with Karlach?
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you...
I'm very proud.
I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
I think he'd tell him to keep his coin.
Very good of you. Thank you.
Halcyon will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Of course. We'll see you there. We have some stuff to talk about.
Sharp as ever.
Just came to say hi. I won't be able to watch the stream today. Have fun, guys. Thanks, Luxor. Happy to have you join in chat, even just for a message. Very nice of you. Let's go check out. I want to check my approval with Car. Oh, we are so in with Karlach. Oh, we never went and killed those goblins that are chilling in like the back of the Emerald Grove. I wonder if that'll have any consequence. We definitely can't get to everything in the game. I will say that. It'll probably end up being like, if we do that, it'll probably end up being like 20 parts before we finish this playthrough.
Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error, most grave master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not.
Oh, now that we exposed her,
You will
she's
stay
kind of
as
like,
a novice anew.
she
You
feels
have
bad
forgotten
for
the
it.
ways of the druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, master.
Well, we've already gone through the part with Kaga. I think 3 is legit. No 100% run. I would love to. I just think it's going to be a bit too cumbersome. We will go to the most opportune like lore related whatever objectives Will would probably have the most intrigue in. That's kind of why he's fought so much over the Grove so quickly. We've kind of taken a detour from some other options that we have in terms of quest lines, just to kind of wrap up the Emerald Grove, since we know he's so kind of integral to that part. I think 3, because we know what's going on with her.
Time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
What happens next?
The journey to Moonrise Towers. And all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Celebrations in this world just seems so hype. Just everybody in, like, look at this area. It's just so beautiful, so green. The camp is just like, and there's like people playing music and shit. I can't get over it. All right. Well, it's time for a very big part of this playthrough. The launch of our romance. Oh, actually, I closed my door for stream and it looks like my cat wants to get out. I'm going to take this moment just to stretch real quick, and I'll let him out, and I'll be back in maybe less than a minute. Alrighty. Carwyll, Willac, or Warlick. Way. I like
What do you think of opening a cart in Baldur's Gate?
I'll let you guys decide. So we can just go to camp, and then once we end the day. Ooh, looks like Volo's done some research. Let's check out check out what he has to say.
Fella. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Where's his shop? Oh, trade. Holy shit, yes, mine. Let's take your food too. Then that should be good. All right, we're shipping Warlick. Warlick, or you want Warlack? I don't really want to continue with the research of the parasite problem. I don't really trust Volo as our main concern, because Will's perception of Volo, I think, is like the NFL player who hears the guy that says like, "Oh, I could have gone pro if I didn't fuck up my knee or something." They're like, "Yeah, all right, buddy."
Let's see.
All right, let's talk to Karlach one more time before we kind of get into this. See if she has anything special to say.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
I'm thinking 4. 4 just seems like the most will answer, at least right now. We haven't really been proven that these are trustworthy.
Agreed. A bit of shiny armor doesn't impress me that much. I don't want to get taken in by a pretty offer and pay the price later on.
You'll need to stay behind in camp. All right, let's end the day. Woo! Celebration time. What's Lae'zel got to say?
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
You think Will would take the kind of humor Volo? He would kind of humor Volo because he finds him harmless, but not actually take a single word he says seriously. That's a take on it. Yeah, no, I think it's because Will knows how much he's like fabricating these stories, so I think he might kind of be interested into what else he can come up with. That hat on Karlach looks so dumb. Yeah, I know. I want to get her another helmet immediately. Actually, you know what we can do? We can just we'll do this after. Yeah, no, Lae'zel, are you asking for sex?
Sex. A night such as this calls for flesh to feast on, and I have chosen the sweetest.
Well, you're not getting them. Sorry, not interested.
Your error. There are, after all, other spreads before me. I will not go long without pleasure.
Yeah, who you getting with?
Right.
Let's talk to Gale.
Hearts aquiver. Raised up.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
You and Mistra? She would have gotten with Astarion. Damn, we're depriving Lae'zel.
Scareorn's lost nose. No! Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. Given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures.
I love your videos, man. Def one of the best in your niche. That's so nice of you to say, Arkai. Thank you so much for the kind message. Happy to have you in stream.
Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, I locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I've given up on myself, but Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life.
What a homie. Cats are the fucking best, dude. Even cats with wings.
It feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
Nice. What's Tara like?
You remind me of her somewhat. You share a certain nobility of spirit. Wish you were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends.
I don't think so. She's not a cat, she's a Tressum. I know, but it's a cat with wings.
I assure you, were you to meet Tara, you would see the comparison for the flattery it is. But perhaps
you've made it, Han. Welcome.
Worth laboring further.
Will just starts meowing.
I think there are a lot of you. There aren't many on this plane who I'd give such high praise.
Yeah, just right here. Meow. I'm flattered. Is your good opinion so hard to come by?
One doesn't become the most powerful archmage in Waterdeep and lover to the goddess of magic herself by having low standards.
Good point,
I
Gale.
assure you, when I tell someone they're wonderful, I mean it. And you are wonderful.
Feelings mutual. You're a wonderful friend, Gale. You're my blade brother. Nah, we're not gonna be sleeping with Gale. We're just testing the waters, see what's out there. We're kind of enjoying the celebration right now. Just finished a dirge resisting playthrough. I don't see the point of going back to default tab after it. It's kind of tough because like tab is pitched as just like create your character. Everybody's gonna do it, and it ends up kind of being one of the least like. Oh, look at this dude's messing with Scratch. That's so cute. Tab ends up kind of just being like almost a stale, I don't know. Feels like kind of a third-party character almost. Like you make all of the decisions, but you're pitched more as like the chosen one kind of. You're the warrior that's going to save everybody just for the means of the plot of the game. The Dark Urge has way more push to it, way more story aspects that you could like kind of cling on to, and it allows for multiple dirge runs to feel different, where you are able to have infinitely more different playthroughs as Tav. But none of them feel as none of them feel as involved as the Dark Urge. Tab feels so empty, like shells and the dirge is full of character. Right. Yeah, feelings mutual though. You're a wonderful friend.
Wine is to wit as meat is to. Oh, can't bloody remember it. There I go then, proving your point. Perhaps we'd better leave it at that. My eloquent tongue isn't worthy of your ear at present. Go. Indulge in the frivolities.
Oh, I will.
The heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Mike Sway, let's get some W's in the chat. Karlach is chilling. Let's get a... I have a fire resist potion somewhere. Where the fuck is this thing? Who has it? Someone has it. I have a fire resist potion. I know I do. There's no way I sold it. Right here. Can no longer burn. Never did an origin runs. Do the companions interact with you differently? They do. There's a lot of, like, especially Karlach, 100%, right at the beginning, where we have to decide to either kill her or recruit her. Afterwards, we're able to kind of get a much more, like, personal one-on-one with the character because we are Will with all of the decisions instead of being Tav or the Dark Urge or somebody else and kind of hearing Karlach. Just kind of hearing her reactions to it third party, and then we have to go talk to Will ourselves, but... Oh, it's Jack saying it, huh? You can use bottles of water as well. I feel like this elixir of fire resistance might... Wouldn't it pack an extra punch? Alright, let's take that. Boom. Let's talk to Karlach.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too.
Alright. Do we just straight go for it? Or is there a little conversation first? Oh yeah, we killed Astari. That was a pretty controversial part of the playthrough. Did you have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first.
I would imagine.
Learned my lesson.
God, my
fast.
cat is just making my
Better
nose
to keep
itch.
to yourself in hell.
You enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom. And
Why would Will kill Astarion? I've had to explain this a few times to a few chatters that have come in at this point in the playthrough. The gist that I got was Astarion essentially presenting himself as a vampire. We're not going to let him feed on us, 1. 2, I think it's too much of a potential threat to the camp, and we can't let him go. If letting him go and just letting him do his own thing was a choice that I felt like I could have made, I probably would have made that. But for Will to kind of knowingly let a vampire loose on the Sword Coast didn't seem to make much sense to me. All right, let's go for it.
I like you too.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm sure you know that by now. Oh, gods. You know I want that more than fucking anything. I'll come find you when the others have gone to bed. Wait up for me, all right? Yes.
On my Karlach Origin Run, I romanced Shadowheart, but made Karlach a Cellunite cleric. And when we were at the Grimforge, I had Karlach give Shadowheart an Idol of Shar, and there was a Cellunite option to have one out of the 2. Shart shut up and kiss me, even though as Karlach I didn't have the second upgrade. Oh, okay, gotcha. Warlick is happening. It's happening. Time to go to bed. Do we need a long rest? Maybe. I mean, we have 6 packs. We're good.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend.
What if we just pick Lae'zel after all this?
Who yearns for you in the dark? Who will you seek?
Oh, you only have Karlach as a choice.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Ooh, treasures. Yo, James. Thank you so much, bro.
Hey, soldier.
Shout out Shadowheart. I wish we would be romancing Shadowheart this playthrough. Thank you so much for the $10, dude. You're a real G.
I've been waiting for this all night. Isn't it mad? How good life is.
This seems a little too ambitious right now. I think we wanna ease into it.
Yes. Soldier, you're saving me. Every time you speak my name, fight beside me, share what's yours, I'm reminded that I'm alive. Properly alive. And free. Oh, gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
It does seem a little too lover boy. Four or two? Dating tips by figuring out. Yeah, I don't think you want those. I think two.
Guess not. I just feel what I feel. No sense hiding it.
I just wish they called you Will when they talk, but the voice actors would have had to make. Yeah, there would have been so much extra work for Origin characters to get all of the voice acting. Will is a chud. Will's got some chud aspects, but I don't know if he's full gung ho on that aspect. Figuring out dating, maybe an all channel. I'm convinced.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you or myself. I'd give anything to touch you, but I can't.
I drank a fire
Not
resist
until I can be
potion.
sure I
You
won't
can touch
burn
me
you.
all you want. Bro, James. James, chill. Dude. Thank you so much, man. You're too crazy. I don't even really know how to react. But have your fun in chat, dude. Thank you, James. Can we get some W's in the chat for James's donations, please? Yeah, James James doesn't want any of what's going on right now. He just wants me to reload a save and go and see if we got enough approval from Shadowheart. I mean, maybe we could convince Shadowheart to kind of join in too. She's a little drunk. I think two.
Sleep on it, maybe.
No!
If you've thought of something by morning, I'd love to know. For
No!
now, it's enough just to know you care enough to try.
Come on. Give me an... No! No! I drank it for nothing.
Your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time
damn it.
before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you.
My playthrough
however I
Shadowheart ghosted me. It was a
I'm
mess.
certain a
Yeah,
cure for you can be
it's
found
it's
at
it's
Moonrise
tough to get
Towers,
really
but
good approval from Shadowheart.
complicated.
She's
The
a
journey
complicated
specifically,
one.
It's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
Yo, James, let me know what card you want for that $20, man. That first no scared the shit out I'm sorry. I did kind of yell. I was just I'm that disappointed. All right, let's kind of recalibrate ourselves here. The journey specifically is extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger. Okay, here's a pretty interesting decision. Are we gonna go through the Underdark or take the mountain pass? Although Moonrise Towers, like, I feel like 2 would be just the option, because any discussion about Moonrise Towers that comes up around WYLL is just kind of like, ooh, that piques his interest because of Duke Ravengard. So just made me imagine Will screaming no in Karlach's face. She's just like, you all right? How many times have I finished the game? All the way through on like an actual playthrough. Two times myself, and I'm about 80% done with a third playthrough with my buddy that I mentioned. Yeah, 2's the choice.
Wait. There's more you need to know. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there.
Underdark has more opportunity for heroism. That's a good point. There is a lot to save under there.
They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
The Absolute's forces can withstand such a place?
So it seems, though I don't know how. You will have to choose your approach.
You can just hear Will, or not Will, we can hear Volo riding in the background.
Along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago,
my typical route is Underdark first, to open up the Shadow area and save the Harpers, then backtrack to the mountain pass, mostly to shut up Lae'zel. I mean, if Lae'zel gets too adamant about visiting the Githyanki Creche, I think we'll just
see for myself.
We'll just tell her off.
And his
I mean,
were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces
if you ask Halsin which he'd pick, he mentions he'd pick the Underdark. I think Will would go along with him. That's a good point, because Halsin is a pretty good like reference for safety. He's not really a huge combat expert, so he would want to try and take his way around it.
Even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
But I mean, my only counter to that is the mountain pass is 100% a shorter way to get to the Shadow Curse lands. Lae'zel will try to leave us. If we say no, it's a pretty easy roll to keep her in the party. Yeah, I think the only real intention of going to the Githyanki Creche would just be to figure out more about the Astral Prism, but that's because Lae'zel thinks that the Githyanki are the cure to the parasite, which might just be kind of fucked at this point. Would Will know that though? What, that it's the quicker way to Moonrise? What did he say? Safer at first. You could go overland along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. I mean, Will is pretty familiar with a lot of the regions in the Sword Coast. The mountain pass also leads directly to the Drider camp, doesn't it? So it would have to kind of talk with the cultists. Yes, he would. But that's also another option to get protection from the Shadow Curse with the moon lantern. So So this second line, actually, kind of, Han, this is kind of maybe what will prove, if he's able to say this option, then maybe he knows that it being possible to get lost in the Underdark might mean that it's a bit expansive. I think... Yeah, there's no one really in our party. Shadowheart, maybe. Because Shar is all about the Underdark. She was kind of relegated to rule over the Underdark in, like, the earliest days in Abir Toril. I think we're going to journey overland.
You may reconsider once you see the effects of the curse for yourself. I would like
But
to
this
join
kind of
your camp,
confuses me
if you'll
too.
allow me.
Why is he?
I can offer my skills.
Why is he saying that the
I've long sought to
Underdark is
return to
any
Moonrise
safer?
Towers.
Because our exit
It seems our
from the
fates have
Underdark,
aligned.
once we get to the Grimforge, it's farther away from Moonrise Towers, isn't it? It's closer to Last Light Inn, but you want to come to Moonrise Towers as well? Why?
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped
Okay.
overthrow Ketheric Thorn.
There was
and
actually a
Dark
lot of
Justice
cool
years
information that I
ago,
heard
but I
in my
failed to
comment
prevent him from
sections
unleashing darkness
about
across the
how
region
in early
before he
access
was
or like some
defeated.
early conceptions of the
I
game,
spent years
Halsin
researching the
actually was the one
trying
who
to put an end to it.
killed
Nothing has worked.
Isabel originally
If I can join you
for
and get close to
Karlach
Moonrise,
to have to
perhaps I can
bring her
lift this
back.
curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
Yeah, Halsin acts as if the Grimforge leads directly to Moonrise. My first playthrough in this game, I spent so long trying to find a direct route to Moonrise. There's like a boat. There's a boat that you can take somewhere that leads. I can't remember where it leads, but it's in. I think it's in the bottom of Moonrise, like under the jail and shit. Is that why you went with Aridin?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the ability.
You heard that too, Vigor? I really wish that they kept that in. That would have seemed like
One of
such a
those
really
who
cool
died had a clue that was supposed to help us
conflict.
find the hidden entrance to the Underdark. A dwarf called Brian, I believe. Though there's
Brian.
no guarantee that the goblins left him recognizable.
Brian is the most. That's a name of all time for a fantasy world. What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Oh, right. Yeah, the spear is called Sorrow. I think the verbiage here is to encourage new players to go the route that has more content to play. Yeah, the Underdark is almost like... It's almost like an entire act on its own. It's kind of crazy just how much is in Act 1. In my first playthrough, I completely avoided Moonrise until I cleared everything else from Act 2, including the Night Song, because I was scared I'd get attacked on sight. That's justified to be scared about that. What about the others?
Wrath has promise, but he has a ways to go yet.
I like
He wasn't
Wrath.
able to stop Korga by himself. The Grove needs experience and a strong hand. The Grove needs
I don't even
to
know who
move
this
beyond the
Francesca
mistakes of the
is.
past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Won't this cause resentment?
Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started. I advise you start in the Temple of Selûne. If you find the Dark Justiciar's hidden entrance, it could lead you all the way to Moonrise.
What the fuck is this wording? This makes no sense. I also skipped the whole mountain pass because I thought it skipped directly to Act 2. My first playthrough with 3 of my buddies, we could not find the mountain pass because we never ended up going and having that run-in with the Githyanki, like, once you... I think it's a bit past Joaquin's Rest. Let's talk to Karlach.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. All right. Hey, Karlach.
Hey, you.
I'd like to try cooling you down somehow.
If you have any ideas, I'm all for it. Give me all you've got.
What are y'all's feelings about Halsin as a character in general? I really like his involvement in Act 1 and 2. I just wish there was like some extra oomph for him in Act 3. It kind of feels like you want to add him into your party to deal with the stuff with Thaniel and lifting the Shadow Curse, but after that, there's really not a huge incentive to have him in your party for like him to take part in what's happening. It's much more like, even from that point, I think having Jaheira or Minsk is like a better addition. Even, honestly, kind of Minthara the same way. I wish Minthara got a little bit more juice in Act 3. A lot of her whole shtick is eventually saving her in Act 2 if you kept her alive. But even then, it's kind of just the dialogue options that she presents for the player and kind of like the offbeat attitude that she presents. He has barely anything to do in Act 3. You suck. What else can you say? I'm waiting. Oh, you have nothing else to say. Whatever. All right. Kaga, what do you have to say?
Sylvanas keep you.
Ooh, is a squirrel still here? No, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. All right, guys. I think we're going to the mountain pass. It's time! I feel like he mostly complains in Act 3. Well, I feel like they could have swapped him out for Jaheira as the group's druid, and the game would have been fine. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, honestly, he's kind of... I feel like he serves too much of a purpose in Act 1 for him to have not been, like, a part of the game. So, like, I probably would have been fine if he wasn't, but... like, the concept of Halsin and having to go save the druid of the Emerald Grove, that a lot of people fell in love with the Emerald Grove. So finding their leader and like being tasked with saving them, I feel like it's a great introduction to like a really high stakes event. But Jaheira, like, it does kind of feel a little redundant that Jaheira is a druid in addition to Halsin. Well, she's always been a druid, so you can't not make her a druid. But yeah, it just seemed like an odd choice to make two figures that you're supposed to kind of perceive as the elderly figures in the group. They're both druids, and they might fill different roles because Jaheira's a fighter as well, I believe. Yeah, Halsin could have been a temporary companion who left at the end of Act 2. Either you keep him, either to keep trying to cure the curse, that's a tongue twister, or rebuild after you cured it. Yeah, no, I think temporary companions are a little tough though, because you want to invest your stuff in them, especially if you're leveling them up. Maybe he could come in and out as like a companion that you control, that's kind of like here on your screen, like next to whatever Gale, you fucking idiot. You moron. You can't make...
Son.
I'm sick of your shit. Well, let's get the group.
Where am I needed?
Yeah, I don't wanna keep walking with Gale because then all these people are gonna walk his way. You can come over here. These gnolls are still here. You need to kiss Karlak, by the way. I can't kiss Karlak.
What are you thinking about? Where would you start?
Uh-oh. I'd order you to strip naked, and I'd take it from there. Maybe. Maybe that's just it. I'd start by tracing every... What? We haven't even touched yet. Throw a water bottle at her. Kiss you for as long as you let me.
And then some. God, we better find a way to cool me off soon.
I'll try. Who has a water bottle? I have no water bottles! I just tried to press 1 and realized that it wasn't. It's not. We're out of dialogue now. Ooh, what about holy water? Am I missing a water bottle that I have in my inventory? I have 2? Where? You guys have to be trolling me. Where? In Will's inventory? I'm looking in Will's inventory. Oh. I found it. Now I need to find it again. I don't know why it's trying to hide from me. All right, Karlak. Let's both get wet. Fuck yeah.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Where would you start?
Why can't I kiss her?
All night. God.
You are cool. You are.
Oh, hi.
Is she? She's wet, right? Yeah.
What are you thinking
She's
about?
got to be wet. The way Will's been talking to her this whole time. How can I do it? Are you guys trolling me? Maybe you messed it up since you left camp. Go back. You're still wet.
Hey, you.
You guys are trolling me.
And but loneliness that deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by
Damn it.
little.
Such a tease. This entire start to Karlak's romance has been such a... I didn't want to... I didn't want to...
Yankee relic. I will have an explanation.
There's something happening every long rest.
Away now. I won't warn you again.
I mean, hey, if we're so keen on just like ignoring Lae'zel, maybe the more that she gets in these fucking scuffles, we're gonna be like, you're too much for this group. Reload a save? Is it that important? What's a save? What saves look like? Looks like right after something, but I don't think I can do that. Let's quick save, by the way, just just in case. Yeah, cat fight. Stop squabbling. Both of yous.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Nonsense. You're just
Yeah,
finally
Will's
showing us what
broken.
you
He's a
really
sad
are.
man right now.
A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last.
What's this
Ragzlin
even about?
thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clearly.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
That is a little sketchy. I will say that. Maybe now is the wrong time to like really talk about it. Maybe we want him to discuss this with like a level head. God, I wish we romance Shadowheart. I mean, this is kind of what we told Lae'zel.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win.
Damn.
You had every chance to look the other way, but here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming.
Oh, fuck.
Don't expect to be mourned.
Oh, fuck. It's probably two. It's probably two. But can anybody give... So true, Vhagar. Can anybody give me a justification to do nothing? I'm like 75% Camp 2, 25% Camp 1. Sharp beefing with someone like half her age here too is crazy. Yeah, Lae'zel is actually really fucking young. 2. Oh, if I let Lae'zel die, people aren't gonna let me live it down. All right. I kind of wanted to fail the roll.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Cooperate, Lae'zel, for your own sake. I think we're more like Shadowheart might be our side chick. Like we're all in on Karlach, but when it comes down to it, we're still trying to impress Shadowheart a little bit. Yeah, cooperate, Lae'zel.
Surrender? A disgusting notion.
You had better warm to that notion very rapidly, or your journey ends here. We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a
Will
chance.
secretly in love with Shadowheart. I'm in love with Shadowheart. I don't care. I don't care. It's all right, Will. Sleep off your troubles, man. She'll be able to kiss you soon.
Fine time.
Now, let's talk about what the fuck just happened.
Speak.
Don't talk to me like that.
It is over where I am concerned.
Based. Let's go, Lae'zel. That's character development. Can I trust you not to cause more trouble? That's kind of my main concern. This is asking a question that I've been asking the whole playthrough.
I will not be bearing the burden of the half-elf's deceit. She was the source of strife. I was the end of it. I suggest you turn your eye of judgment to her.
I think that's all we really need to talk to her about. Let's see what Shadowheart's perspective on it is. Then I kind of want to see if Karlach has anything to say about it, and then we'll get going.
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now.
Nice.
Well, apart from all the rest.
I'm surprised you didn't leave.
And get murdered by a pack of goblins or gnolls instead. Lae'zel might be a reluctant ally, but she is good at killing. I'll point her in their direction.
Underdark route is closer to Last Light. Last Light has Dammon. Dammon lets Will touch Karlach. Technically, though, there's more to go loop-de-loops through the Underdark before we actually get to the Last Light Inn. So if we go over the mountain pass, we end up closer to Last Light because mountain pass equals shorter distance. Don't know what the fuck I was doing with my hands, but kind of pointing the pieces together. I want to get to know you more, Shadow. I do want to get her some heavy armor, so maybe we do end up hitting the Githyanki Crush. Maybe Lae'zel's like turning a new leaf kind of inspired us to go more into her priorities than we would have expected. But there's a pretty fun encounter down here, so.
A red dragon. Here. What a thrill.
Oh, is Karlach scared? Oh wait, no. Pain is the path to clarity when you.
Drop your
Oh, fuck.
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance.
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn.
Holy fuck. True. Being the blade at this point is secondary.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
Those Gith look like a fight and a half. Best keep away from them for now.
I guess you know that more than anybody now. We want to equip some shit. You need these. Why can't I just equip them straight to the character? You want that shield that we got. You also want this. I keep trying, dude. Oh, wait, I just did. Once per turn when you dash, you gain Wrath for 2 turns. What's Wrath? +1 damage to melee. Oh. Karlach's gonna wear these. Respect Will right now and max out his charisma. It is already maxed out. Ignoble hat. Would he look? Yes. Now what does Karlach look with this thing on? Oh wait, we can't. Because it's gonna. What about Gale? Gale. That's pretty goofy. Nah, let's give him the wizard hat back. Did we get Hellrider's Pride? I don't think so. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Bro is drippy. I think we end up selling the spider silk armor. We can get that cowboy hat from the Grove too. I think we're beyond buying the Act 3. We're Hellrider's Pride. Where? Oh. Oh. Okay. Dashes or take a similar action during combat. They gain momentum for 3 turns. How about... Yes. How about... Yes. How about... Yes. How about... Yurt? I don't really want to equip this to anybody. Doesn't really do me anything, and I think selling it just might be the best option. Now this will save. Yeah, I think we're good. Auto save real quick. I think we'll end up doing this interaction, and then we'll leave the start of the mountain pass till next time.
Easy prey you make, walking right within my blade's embrace. These creatures are so simple to ensnare, Beretha. You mule too much about your task.
Forgiveness, Kithrak.
And as for you, tell me, why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
I just want passage. If I have nothing, if I have to go through you, so be it. Bro, Will looks so sick right now. Can Will still use all of his spells and shit with the boots that he isn't proficient with? Does? Oh, right, it does. I didn't realize that he wasn't proficient with the boots that I gave him. Did we pick up the goodies from the druid basement? Oh, fuck no, I need to go do that. I'll do some of like the find the chests, grab like all the loot that we need to. I'll do that next time. Let's take I think 3. I think Will's been pretty keen on intimidating so far. Let's intimidate. We're gonna need big rolls here. Big rolls, big rolls, big rolls. Nope. Oh, that's a tough one. Hell yeah.
Chuck, you dare speak to me like my better? Others have died for lesser insults. Slowly. But your bravery amuses me. Finally, I find a wolf in a world of lowing cattle. You may live.
That's some good approval right there.
Now, we seek a weapon taken from a vessel that fell from the sky. Understand, Istik?
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon that Voss seeks is the same one the Absolute's followers are hunting. It's the artifact that she carries. Her mind focuses. The Gith's suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is right within their grasp.
Help us find it, and I will leave your blood beneath your skin unspilled.
Don't help them. Don't tell them a thing. We're dead if you do.
Yeah, Han, just be like, you don't want this. You don't want this. Honestly, I feel like at this point we know how like aggressive these people are, but we don't want to produce the artifact. I think we've bonded with Shadowheart enough to like know not to do that. Yeah, what the You're not very good at whispering, Shadowheart. I'll help if I can.
Obedience is your only hope. Now stand still.
He begins to move his hand in a quick flurry of gestures.
What an easy fucking roll. I already get a 2 to 5 bonus already, and I don't even need it. I don't need it. Yeah, nice try, bozo.
Nothing even approaching a useful thought in that skull. I ought to just kill you.
What are you hesitating for? What a roll.
So bold in the face of death.
We
Perhaps
can't
you
let
may
them
live
know.
after all. Better to let stronger blood thrive. It can give rise to worthier foes and hardier slaves. Don't disappoint me.
Nice. Booyah. All right. So we're good here. Let's loot some of these flaming fists. Oh, now I'm encumbered. Send to camp. Do I just have that much in my inventory? Wow, I have so much in here. Yeah, it does seem a little weird. Okay, so since now moving to the mountain pass doesn't invalidate the grove. Oh, it's gonna force us to go back to camp anyways. After going here.
What's this now?
So yeah, we can go back. I'll end up going back to the Emerald Grove off stream to grab the spear. Maybe tighten up a few loose ends that we. It even says it here. I'm gonna do. The area you are about to enter will be bitterly difficult for a party of your level. But we're about to turn level 5. Come on, man. Nah. If we discover the mountain pass, that should give us enough to level up to level 5. But yeah, I think it does force us to rest here. Oh no, what?
And I'm off.
I thought it did for sure. Maybe this flaming fist helmet. Nah, drop. Will, you're still encumbered, bro? Oh, let's unequip these. Let's transfer some shit to Karlach. How about, like... Actually, let's do the heavier stuff first. Boom, 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 boom. Give you it. Thanks, Karlach. Alright, so we got the waypoint. I do before we end stream, I do want to check out what this trader has to sell.
Yes? Who goes there?
It only forces you to rest leaving the mountain pass after the crash. Oh, okay.
Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted.
Could move it to Gale for selling. Why Gale?
See that wretched little hive?
Yeah, true. If I gave this stuff to Gale, he'd just chomp on it. Sure.
It may look like a peaceful ruined temple, but it is overrun.
When do you think you'll be live next? Do you have a schedule? I usually stream every other day. It'll probably be live at around 2 most days. But yeah, every other day is the plan. That gives me the time that I need to actually keep doing the long form videos that people know me for. So
Attacked and run off like some transient.
I guess yeah, his inventory is empty, but I wasn't sure if you were saying that for any specific reason, like he might have like a spell or something that gives him more money for. You tried to buy one of their children. Why would you want one of their eggs?
The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition.
Yeah, Boots were his favorite. Gale's got a little foot fetish.
Yankee raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. Hogwash, of course. A Gith Yankee can no more rise above its nature than gnomes can fly.
Yeah, violence is taught, not inherited, lady.
You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be... They may have chased meal.
Yeah, I'm not getting your fucking egg, lady.
You could simply purloin an egg.
Nah, this is not... This is not something Will's interested in.
Bring me an egg.
Yeah, I fucking hate this lady. This, as much as I don't like her, Will would not pick option 3. 2. That's what I'm interested for.
So. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared. Take a look.
These seem like... Holy shit. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 magic fire damage. Wow. Is this the amulet you're talking about? This seems gross. I'm buying this now. Excuse me. This seems pretty sick too. We could give this to Gale. Cause I'm honestly more interested in the blazer for when we spec Will into a bard. 1920? 1,920 gold? Are you joking? Are you psycho, lady?
Now.
What if I just... What if I just... Nope, can't do that. I don't... We wouldn't just kill someone. So, I don't know. This Lady Esther's pissing me off, but... Oh wait, I didn't get the...
Have you given any more thought to the retrieval of that? I might have a few trinkets worth a glance.
Cat's Grace would suit Gale. It would. Don't I get prices down by just giving her shit? Let's see how much I can just give you. Although I don't really want to give you anything. You're not going to be like a trader that I trade with a bunch. Why you got your sword out? Make Shadowheart rob her. Technically, it's not Will.
Checking things
Don't have to tell me twice.
No time to waste. Calm and quiet, that's the way.
You can sell the Dead Speak scrolls. Ooh, true. Let me do that first.
Where am I needed?
Have you given any more?
No, shut up.
I might have a few trinkets worth a glance.
She doesn't even have enough for me to be able to buy the graceful cloth. If I don't need the grease scrolls. Scroll of burning hands, no. Enlarge. Yeah, let's try it. Let's keep that. Hypnotic pattern, no. Mage armor, no. Nope. 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 Yeah, I would need a nat 20. If Lae'zel spoke to her, she would 100% kill her and loot all of her belongings for trying to steal a Gith egg. Yeah, I did think about that, but... Oh, no, 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 no. I want your gold, lady. I want your gold. I thought about that, but my only issue is... Would she drop the graceful cloth, or would she just drop, like, some of the items? Because I'm down to just kill this. I'm down to kill her. Straight up. But that's something that we're probably going to run into next time. I don't want to make any hasty decisions towards the end of stream. But I think we might end here, guys. Honestly, such an exciting stream. We got the rest of the Goblin Camp done. We got the festival going. We started the romance with Karlach. That's probably the most exciting part. And now, like, the rest of Act 1 is just kind of open to do some serious shit. So, thank you so much for the entertainment this evening. Catch you on the next stream. Catch you there, JJ. Thank you all for coming out and being so active in chat.